I'm not big on fighting these days, but I don't call the cops. And I'm not big on scrapping lately. When I start, I don't stop. I just need one more person to hate me. Talk that talk. One more problem might make me kill them all. I'm a heartbreaker, kicker. I'm a hot trigger, nasty words. I got 2 fingers for kissers. I'm a dirtbag, no good bastard. Look, it's no more Mr. Nice Guy, so go ahead and get mad. I'll show you how easy I turn a tough guy to a dead man. I ain't your buddy, haters are obsessed fans. If we were buddies, trust I'd crack a bud just like a red can. Bedpan full of piss and vinegar. Head scan said that I'm not crazy, but I'm similar. Let's dance, lead hands, homie, you get slept fast. Trust me, you're a midget, I'm a monster. Every slap I throw's a finisher. I just need one more person to hate me. Talk that talk. One more problem might make me kill them all.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome all you no good bastards and the grumpy old bastard flight crew flying along tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. And we got Mr. David here, we got Mr. Icarus and Mr. Gammy Wombat. And Gammy's at work, chilling, working hard, hanging out for a few. We are on flight number 21. There is only 25 flights in this series. It's really weird that it's getting close to coming to an end. I still can't come to grips with that. It has been a fun flight. We're doing. Yeah, I'm not going to fart around tonight. I see Armageddon wants to go one way to take off, and we want to go another. Just to, going to be a challenge either way. It was a challenge getting in here, and I think getting out, going towards you, Armageddon, is going to be a much more of a pain in the ass way to get out. I think you're right. Going the other way is going to be easier, but this isn't about easy. What am I doing? Hitting the wrong buttons is what I'm doing. The MSA is 17,500 feet. I think I'm going to set my cruise at 18 and see how the weather is up there. Could have a slight quartering tailwind. Hello, Demski 27. Welcome, welcome. Just getting started here. And I forgot what the hell I was doing. Which is par for the course today. We got Icarus, we got Armageddon. We're going to get these birds in the air. See how much fun it's going to be to try to get up out of this canyon and up to the 18,000 feet. So what the hell? Let's put her on the road, shall we? Or in the air. See if I can get this bird up. No, he's going. Oh, wait. I see you got up. Yeah, no problem. It's getting out of the canyon that's going to be the fun part. Oh, well, Mr. Sean, I'll hold the throttles back until you get in the air. Once I get up there, we'll pull the throttles right back and let you catch up. Absolutely not a problem. Good to see you along. I don't know if I'm ever going to get up out of this canyon. Going this way. Hello, William Kelly. Welcome, welcome. And hold it, get geared quick. Yeah, I'm trying not to stall. Hold on. Plane. Yeah, I know. Yeah, stall. I'm trying not to. Trying to get the speed up. It's fun at 7,000 feet trying to get this bird going. I don't know if putting up my flaps are going to help me gain any speed so I can get out of this canyon. Oh, it's mad at me. Yeah, I know I'm stalling, but we're gaining. We're gaining. Oh, hell, by the time I get out of this canyon, Mr. Shondell, you'll be here. I knew it was going to be difficult getting up out this way, but I just had to try it. How's Icarus? Did he make it? He's way up there. How the hell did he do that? I try it. It's like I have a drag brake on or something. I know I don't, but the bird does not want to go. This doesn't want to go. Is that a box canyon, or can I climb out of there? Oh, sugar. This isn't good. Yeah, I know I'm going to stall. My gear is up. What the hell is wrong with my plane? This thing should be screaming, like way faster than this. Engine's maxed. The prop's set. Why the hell does this thing not want to climb up out of here? Interesting. This plane usually screams around places like this, and it does not want to gain speed at all. I mean, granted we're at 14,000 feet, but and I have an 84% fuel load, but for crying out loud. Power lines, seriously? Of all the times to have the power line mod on. Oof. Okay, now we're going to be good to go. What the hell was that all about anyways? Holy crap. I'm still not up to flight speed. That was fun, wasn't it? Watch this fool try to climb out of a valley without wrecking his plane. I still have no idea why it wouldn't pick up any more speed than that. The prop is set properly. Everything's set exactly where it should be. I don't know. We're going to put on our autopilot. Lucky bastard. That was skill. No, it wasn't. You believe that? I got a bridge to sell you. Oh no, you can't start on your nav yet. Oh, shut nav off. Nav wants to turn into the side of that mountain. Vertical speed 1,200 feet per minute. Now we can pop the nav on, maybe not flying to the side of a mountain. Hey, if nothing else, this start has been exciting. I get some music on, at least some background music. So my little dog, who's been so sick, started a new course of medicine yesterday evening and then today. And she's starting to do better, but I thought I'd be the great dog dad, you know. I gotta do something nice for the dog. Her back, she got a messed up neck, so I went out and got her an incredible, inexpensive memory foam bed. New bed, new dog bed, memory foam. Perfect for the little dog. I got the biggest one they had, even though she's a little dog, figuring she'd go in luxury. And she's mad at me because I took her old bed away. She's pissed she won't get in it, and she's laying in the middle of the floor. She's mad I took away her old bed. A little shithead. I got her a nice new bed. And the old dog's in the new bed. Stinky's hanging out in the new bed because Maddie won't use it. And she's laying in the middle. What a little shithead. It is what it is. This music's too loud, too loud, too loud. Maybe it's just me. Buy from them and give him the box it comes in. Yep, happy forever. Well, you know, this dog got a broken neck, basically almost broken neck, and I figured I'd be nice to her and see where that got me. A large chunk of change later, and she's not using it. Which is kind of typical with cats too. You buy them a toy and they play with the box. I had cats for years. I can't have cats here because I've always had outdoor cats, and right here where I happen to live now, we have a whole lot of things that eat cats. I don't think 18,000 feet is going to cut it, to be honest with you. Looking at this, I'm going to 20. Looks a little tight. I'm going to slow down here to make sure Mr. Shondale catches up. We got Armageddon out front. There's Shondale up high. He's coming in. I do hope you're saying hello, Mr. Gaming Wombat. Or you just pissed at David. Could be you're just pissed at him, you know. Hey, there's real people over here. I'm still pissed off to find out that this horizon line is not even possibly going to be fixed. It's not even on the list of it's on the list of not being looked into. So that kind of pissed me off when I read that. Wouldn't be the only one. At least we got a bit of a tailwind today. There, now everybody's catching up. I can start to speed up a little bit. We should have nothing but nice weather today. I was looking at the live weather and it's pretty clear the whole way. So I decided to go back and take some of my old racing videos that are on the channel and throw them up as shorts. And I threw the first one up today, was a spin and a wreck, and I'll probably throw a couple others up. And it took off. I was like, oh shit, wasn't expecting that. This whole shorts thing is crazy. It's like you put up one that you're thinking to yourself, oh man, this thing's incredible. This is going to be great. It gets 12 views. You put up one that you think, this should be okay. It's a quick one I'll throw together, and all of a sudden, 6,000 views later, you're like, holy crap. Yeah, it makes no sense. Ones you don't think are going to do anything, take off and go crazy. Ones you think are really good, do crap. I'm going to be doing some of my racing videos as shorts as well. Yeah, I did have a couple of racing shorts, but I'm going to go back and take some of my old racing videos and put them up as shorts. So why the hell not? How tall is this mountain right here? 5,645 meters. That one right there. It's over there. Oh, did anybody see the Falcon Heavy launch today? That epic or what when those two things come flying back together. My parents were so excited. It's the first time they've watched one, and we had to go shopping this morning. I had to take them shopping this morning, and my mom did a doctor's visit. So we're sitting in a parking lot watching it on my phone, and they were so excited to watch those double boosters come flying back. So that was really neat to watch it with them. See how excited they got. My dad was a pilot. He had his private pilot's license. So he's very interested in flight, space flight, aircraft, regular flight. He literally can't believe this flight sim. I brought him in and threw the VR headset on him one day and let him take the controls, and he totally freaked out at how real it was. Am I quiet? I might be quiet again. This freaking microphone has been pissing me off for days. I keep fighting, but let me check it. Let me check it. We will check. It's a little quiet, and I can't boost it anymore ever since that last freaking update. Damn it. Hello. I'm going to try this. Let me try moving the microphone a little bit closer without actually eating it. I've done every setting on this stupid thing. Ever since that last update, it messed with my microphone. It pisses me off. And Windows 11 doesn't have like the old days where you could literally just go to your microphone, crank your settings to 100%, 110%, 120%. It doesn't have that anymore, and it pisses me off. It's got privacy settings microphone. I don't want privacy settings. I want the actual hardware settings. Volume. There's the volume. There's my microphone. Choose the microphone settings. It's not really 2-channel though. I could try to pick the quality up a little bit. I got the sound. Got the sound cranked as loud as it'll frickin' go. Oh, let me go back and check. If this gets any better, please let me know. It looks like it's gotten worse. Trying to fix it made it worse. Great. Just looking at my levels. It's so freaking low. What the hell? Check. Why is this such crap? I can even see it on here. It's a little tiny. It's gonna drive me batty, this thing is. And it was expensive too, the bastard. That's what pisses me off. I look at it, I can just barely see my voice thing go up on my level on my thing here. It just, God damn it. Where the hell's the old hardware settings, for Christ's sakes? I do fine with the 2060. I do absolutely fine with it. I can't run everything on super high, ultra high res, crazy crap. And I shut down certain things like that you don't really need, like canopy reflection. You don't care if trees are at 100%. You don't give a shit about grass being at 100%. No, I'm sure it's me. I can see the friggin' issue on it. It's been doing it for since that last Windows update. There's a Windows 10 update, reset everything, and it won't let me turn it up to where it used to be. But like I was saying, I turn grass way down because you're never going to see grass once you're 10 feet off the ground anyways. I turn the grass down. I shut traffic off. I've been able to turn traffic back on, but it causes issues. The canopy reflections, you don't need them. Ditch them. Light rays, shut them off. Things that are more intensive get shut down, but that way I keep other stuff up, like the detail of the land and everything up high. So, the only time I get an actual issue, if I'm looking all the way left and I spin my head around to the right really fast, I'll get a slight little black spot off to my right. Or vice versa, if I'm all the way to my right and I spin my head to the left, I'll get like a section on the left that takes a second to load. Not a second, but like 100th of a second to load. It's just a noticeable difference with it, but other than that, it works great. I fly in it most of the time. Most of the time you see me flying and I'm not on a stream, I'm in VR. Or if I'm on somebody else's stream, I'm in VR. Yeah, it'll be fine. I have the the RTS, but it works really well. You think yours would handle wireframe with a black screen? Like, what the hell? There was a tank game that was green screen back in the day, which had the wireframe. Tank game. What the hell was that? It drives me nuts that I can't find that. Friggin' microphone. That's the spot I'm looking for. Microphone boost. External microphone properties. Now, where the hell do I find that? Windows 11. Control panel. I hate the new control panel. Hardware and sound. And this is recording, microphone, properties, levels. There we go. Let's just hope I don't blow your eardrums out. Let me turn it down a little. I finally found it. Hi and bye. Hi, like bye. Work conference calls are in 3, 2, 1. I just had to find the damn settings. Microsoft reset it on the last one. All right, I finally found it. I did so much for flying. I've been spending all my time not talking to you guys, and there. Is that much better? It's in the red. I can probably turn it down a little. Let's give it a 20 decibel boost. Finally. Stupid ass Microsoft. There we go. I hate that. They give you an update and reset everything. It pisses me off. Can't they just update it and leave my settings alone? Yeah, I'm sorry everybody. It's been like that for a couple of flights, and that's entirely my fault. I should have spent time offline checking that down. Let's get back to flying. So is everybody having a good day? There's Mr. Sean Dale tucked in nice and tight. Flying a formation. Icarus chilling back there. Armageddon just taking off, saying, see ya. Oh, look at that sunset. Look at that. Hungover but good. And now watch your mic peek out, yeah. Because your updated code for mess with my custom settings, pretty much. Hungover. Hey, Halloween's a good reason to get drunk. Where is TBM Tuesday? There it is. Good to see you again, Mr. Shondale. Been a little while. I hope all's doing well. I know you were going through a little bit of mess there, and I hope everything's coming out the right side for you. Look at that view. Oh man, we gotta get a picture of that too. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to change the time back a little bit because I don't want to land at night again. And I don't even think I'm on live time. I think live time it's already set. Maybe. Yeah, oh yeah, real time's totally dark. Oh, some people discover the toad is suddenly covered in speed bumps after a bender on Halloween road. Oh, you mean all the pumpkins? There's a town near me where it's become a tradition after Halloween, late at night, on Halloween night, They all get together and smash their pumpkins. And it gets so bad they close off the one street they do it on. Because they literally have to get out a plow truck and scrape it down with a plow and sand the road afterwards. It gets so slippery. They literally have to bring out the plow truck and sand to clean up the street. But they've been doing it for like 50 years. So it's, what are you going to do? You're doing okay, but you're doing okay. Tired, but we'll survive. Wish I was home in the sim with you all. Yeah, but you see, you're doing that whole work thing that helps you pay for more stuff in the sim. And the roof on your head and all that other stuff that's kind of important. Yep, pumpkin guts got to plow. Hey, there's a place up here called the Cherry Patch. Speaking of having guts and plow, that one spring evening, this little stretch of road by a swamp, so many frogs crossed the road all at once and got squashed that cars were sliding off the road and they had to bring out and sand it. That's disgusting, but that actually happened. The cars were sliding off the road. There were so many guts of frogs around. There's Icarus. Oh, a beautiful flight, huh? It's starting to get colder and colder and colder. Green cross code, look before crossing the road, frogs. Oh, it was nasty. I'll bet there was 6,000, 8,000, maybe 10,000 frogs that had all been squished. No, you're good. Stay right there. It's all good. You're about 10,000 feet higher, so you do get considerably faster up there. We don't have a lot of wind. And what the hell's my ETA? I mean, we still got an hour and 20 minutes. So we're only down here at 20,000 feet. But I wanted to enjoy this view. It's incredible. And the wind's not terrible. 20 knots on the rear quarter. They look good down here too. It's incredible. I'll complain a little bit less about fallen leaves. It could be frog guts. It was just weird. It was just one of those weird things where for some reason they all went in the frickin' road, and when they did, they had to get a plow truck out to sand it. Used to follow NASCAR a lot. Don't follow it much anymore. I did see that Bubba Wallace got suspended, and I guess if you permanently wreck somebody and put them in a wall, that's a dangerous situation. That should happen. And some guy did a wall ride, like in the freaking game, and got the fastest lap ever by doing the wall ride. I did see that. I did read that. That's nuts. One second. Got some racing stuff I have to tend to. My phone going off. Isn't that nuts? It was absolutely crazy doing a wall ride like in Gran Turismo to get ahead, and it freaking worked. Fastest lap ever by literally using the wall to slow you down and turn you. Yeah, why the hell not? It was working. Hold on a second. I got to do this. I got to put in here. Oh, damn it. What did I say? Yeah, that was crazy. I couldn't believe it worked. He even said he got it from playing the damn game. That was crazy. Actually, the guy I'm on the phone with right now, texting, is this gentleman right here. If it comes up, if my Stellar Custom Jewelry, his son is an incredible driver, absolutely amazing. He won the championship in. Was he trading paint with the barrier? He was just screaming and using the barrier to slow him down and turn him. Stellar Custom Jewelry, his son Christian is one of the best drivers I have ever personally seen. The kid and does most of the work on his cars himself, and he's just such a polite little kid. There's so much about him that's incredible. But he won 2 championships this year. 2. In 2 different classes. And the kid is good. And if you ever need jewelry, check this guy out. Steven at Stellar Custom Jewelries, or Lori. Steve will make you something that'll just blow your mind if you're looking for something. But I got to give him a plug. Mostly because he reminded me that he's bugging that he's talking to me right now. Not bugging me, but trying to discuss some stuff with me right now. No, it was crazy. It literally was a video game move that actually worked in real life. It's nuts. I think we're back in Argentina and I'm going to head back to Chile in a second. We're still running right along the border. Just trying to do some off-season stuff. One more second here. There we go. But if you ever need custom jewelry, he does some crazy stuff. He made me a 1959 Cadillac ring. That's the die for. Mr. Dale tucked in there nice and close. Pretty soon he'll get my wake turbulence. Oh, I'm trying to get everybody. Chris moved. I'll try this way. I can't get Armageddon. Oh well. Gotta get that screenshot though. Tucked in there. Oh, there's some nice screenshots from Mr. Shondale. I don't know why my little laptop with all my stuff with my maps and stuff keeps turning off. I have it set so when it's in full screen it's not supposed to, but it does. Those are the first real people I've seen in a long time on this flight. Well, other than us, actually, but it's just incredible views. Oh, look at that. Look at that river down through that valley. There's some snow. Farther south we get. Winds get higher. Winds get crazy. As a matter of fact, that was one of the very first flights that I ever did with just one other person. That wasn't in a group. It was just 2 of us flying. And it was Mr. Shondale and myself. And we were flying in the very southern tip of this. And we decided to go with live time and live weather. And we were in the worst freaking snowstorm you've ever seen. And every once in a while we could catch a glimpse of the shore. And we knew we were over a lake. Oh, it was a mess. But oh my God, it was fun. I think we were in the long EZs. And it was just a mess. It was an absolute nightmare mess to fly in. And it was one of the most memorable flights I've ever had. I loved it. It was so crazy. And it was one of the first times I ever flew. A couple of us flew talking in chat, and it was just an incredible flight. It was nuts. I'll always remember that flight because it was crazy, crazy weather, and it was so much fun. Because it's like you realize all of a sudden you see the cliff face over to your right off the side of your plane, so you edge back out so you know you're back over the lake because you know you're at least safe over the lake. Oh, that was a lot of fun. There, everybody behind me now? I get everybody's names in the screenshot? There we go. Well, there we go. Yeah, I can't believe that NASCAR move. It was crazy. So I got a question for y'all. He just asked me. He possibly wants to start a channel and showcase his jewelry. That's doable. We could do that, right? Easy enough. Can make that work. He's like my brother from another mother. I know y'all hear that saying a lot, but he really is. He's one of my best friends on the planet. I keep trying to get his son into our Corvette, but I think my boss wants to do it, but I think he's edgy about doing it because he thinks the kid's going to get a faster lap time than he can get in it. Hey, there's Steve Rings, and I got it right this time. Rings, not Riggs. Rings. I'm remembering. I'm getting better. Might as well get that update screenshot and have everybody know. I still am having trouble getting my head around the fact that when I started this particular flight series that it was going to be like, oh my god, we got to fly from the North Pole to the South Pole. It's going to take forever, and we literally have 3.5 more flights. It's like, I just find that amazing that we're almost to Antarctica. Just flabbergasted. Oh, we only got a 19 knot wind now. That's nice. Still doesn't look like we're going to clear those mountains ahead of us. Some turbulence. Might actually go up a little higher if it stays bumpy. Look at these mountains. Oh, epic, epic, epic. Too bad there's a seam down the middle. But oh, what a place, huh? I want to come here more often with like fighter jets and stuff and just scream up these valleys. You imagine the Tomcat ripping up these valleys? No, any fighter jet for that matter. The MiGs, the Su-27s or 57s. Yeah, definitely got a plan on coming. I keep saying that, but I have the Hawk, and it is grumpy. I will absolutely give that to you. It's quick, but not super fast like a modern fighter. So you got to treat it like that, and it doesn't have the roll rate that I think it should. So I end up piling into a lot of stuff. That's why, if you noticed, I got it, I want it, and I have yet to use it in a stream because I like it. I do love it, but it's a very grumpy aircraft. But then again, it is like study. It's almost study level, so that part of it. But that's why you haven't seen me use it in a stream other than the first flight stream, because it's a grumpy aircraft. It's a bugger to fly. It really is. It takes, and I haven't got the hang of it yet enough to fly it in an actual stream. I will say I was happy with the Zero's performance today. And that little twin that been on Brett's channel there the last few days, or the last few flights, that little twin engine, that's a pretty fun little aircraft. I'll probably do one streamer with it just so I can say I did it to make it worth buying it. But I don't think I'll fly that one much, but the Zero I could see myself flying more than once. They're really good flight characteristics. Yeah, Novia twin 480 twin, or whatever it was. It was actually originally a North American single engine, and people chopped it up and put two engines on it and put a funky nose piece on it and made like 33 of them. It is a cool little plane, but it's not one that... And of all things, there's that stupid little tail light blinking drove me nuts, because they put little lines on it when it blinked, like little spikes. It drove me bonkers. I mean, something silly, but it is a good plane. It flies well. It flies very well. Look at that. Turn it off and get just the lights. Oh, I just think I just got my new desktop. Yeah, I'm definitely got throw that in my thing so I can save it as a desktop. Yeah, that's going to be my new desktop. I threw it up on Discord if anybody wants to grab that too. Just look at that. What a desktop that's going to be. Oh, I'm going to have to set the sun back up in the air again. Yeah, I know, Tim. She's going to be upset. But sometimes you just got to go. Oh, man. I'd like to keep the sun where it's at, but I don't want to miss out on the view of the mountains either. How much more time do we have? We still got an hour? That's about right. I'm going to put the time back one more hour. It's 8. We'll take it back to 7. It'll be setting just about the time we land. There we go. Hey, Tim. Hope all is well. And actually, if you're wondering, my desktop is actually my boss passing the guy who taught him how to race in the wet. So when the Padawan beats the master. So that's my desktop picture I have right now. Good to hear you're well. I'm finally on the uphill side of this stupid lung cold. I can finally breathe again. Everything's going well. I don't stop and cough my full head off anymore. So what a beautiful day to fly. Ah, everybody disappeared. They all crash? Oh no, there they are. Oh, look at these mountains. It's funny because you mentioned the Hawk being a bugger to fly, and I had the worst time with the F6F Hellcat until I reprogrammed an entire program scheme from all my controls for that one aircraft. Now I have sliders for the oil cooler, sliders for the cowl, and sliders for all these things. And now I know enough to adjust the 1.6 degrees of right aileron roll, 1.5, 1.4 degrees of right rudder, and I can finally fly the damn thing. Guess you haven't needed us to figure out the word that was on the tip of your tongue lately, so I've been bored since then. Yeah, I've been pretty good. My brain's been back functioning again. Which, now that I said that, something will screw up. Los Andes is the name of the town we're going to be going by in San Felipe. We're going to be right down in here. I know I've been pretty good about that lately. I don't know what the hell happened. Maybe it's been the CBD oil gummy bears I got. Functioning doesn't mean running. I'm never at peak performance. I haven't been at peak performance in 20 years. Trying to be helpful. I have no idea what peak performance even is. I wake up in the morning, it's a good day. Oh, hell. Nah, I'm too damn much of a sober teetotaler to do that. It was hard enough to get to take the CBD oil just to go to bed. Chew up one of those gummies, 30 minutes later, I'm out freaking cold. Alright, so I'll call it CBD. Well, edible pot does. CBD is not pot. It's got the THC removed, so it doesn't get you stoned. Because, oh, I know that the edibles get you wrecked. We had a guy at the racetrack who was just getting absolutely annoying, and the drunker he got, the more annoying he got. And one of the guys gave him a edible cookie that was really loaded, right full of pot. That poor bastard was out till like noon the next day. Yeah. Whoa! Thought I could hear somebody. Got two somebodies. Got four somebodies. God, I love this plane. Well, that's the thing. I'm an alcoholic. I know that. But, and I was on, yeah. There we go. Brain gone. You were wondering. It's your fault, Tim. For Christ's sakes. Things were going good. I had no problems with this until you friggin' said that. You son of a bitch. Fucking painkillers. God damn it. They had me on massive painkillers. Vicodin. That's it. They had me on Vicodin for years and years and years. And it got to be where I was pretty much. But it got to be like you were treated like a criminal for going in to fulfill your prescription. You had to go to the doctor every month. They couldn't call it in, and all these crazy fucking regulations and shit. And I was like, you know what? I've been on this forever. I'm done. I want off. And I got off it, but I had so much pain at night I couldn't fucking sleep. And a buddy of mine recommended the CBD oil gummies, and he's like, what do you got to lose? Try them. Just try them. Take one, 30 minutes later, I'm out like a freaking light. And it's not even a harsh drug. It's just knocks the shit out of me. Knocks me right out. All those years on a heavy, high-dose painkiller, and something as simple as pot oil would make me sleep. Hell, my vet's got the little dog on it now. She gets a dose twice a day. Yeah, and it helps with the arthritis pain. It's really does it. It knocks me out. Wish I had some pain. I have had chronic pain since I was like 12 years old. And I don't wish that on anybody. That was an awesome shot. Thanks all you guys for flying along. Really appreciate it. I love this. This is why I do this. Just to have other people to fly along with. Makes it all worth it right there. That shot makes this whole flight worth it. I had to laugh. In New York, they legalized pot, but if you grow your own, they'll give you a ticket because you're not giving them a cut of the profits. It's legal, but you got to buy it from our stores where they pay tax on it. If you grow your own, we'll give you a ticket because you're not giving us a cut of the profits. Bastards. The only reason they legalized pot is they saw the profit in it. They just saw, oh, look at all the money we can make on taxes taxing the shit out of that. Hey, I'm all for it. You know, if it's just you and you're not hurt, you don't have a bunch of kids living in your house and shit, do what the fuck you want. I don't really care. It's your life. Go for it. Oh, gout is horrible. Yeah, but there's a real... Yeah, but you can take that one... What is it? There's that one vitamin you take and it really cuts down gout, something fierce. But see, I have this really fucked up thing in my system. My white blood cells have trouble deciding whether my joints and my connective tissue are mine or not. And every once in a while I'll decide, oh, it's foreign matter, and attack it. Yeah. So like when I got really sick with the cold... My white blood cells go bonkers trying to fight the cold, so there's 10 times as many, so they attack my joints even more, and it just turns into a living nightmare. Because my body's stupid. Somebody pissed in my gene pool. My body can't quite make up its mind whether or not my joints and stuff are mine. Here's supposed to be a pretty good sized city. Santiago, Chile. Oh yeah, well yeah, it is a big city. I've heard of it even. Yeah, but what the hell's the vitamin for that really helps gout big time? I can't remember what it is. Look at that, civilization all the way down here. Is that a fucking handle on my wing? Oh, okay. At that minute, they look like a chrome handlebar. It's like, what the hell? Santiago, Chile. Is that the capital of Chile? I don't remember. I don't know my capitals. I'm not a geography guy. Vitamin C? Is it vitamin? I don't know. I thought it was one of the B somethings or other that you're supposed to take, and it... I don't know. What the hell do I know? I only had gout once in my life, and the doctor told me to eat better and more fruits and less chocolate, and Less stuff that'll help make the, because lactic acid, right? It's buildup of lactic acid. And creates crystals in your joints. Little spiky crystals, which hurts like frickin' hell. I just Google it. I'm the show's producer. I come with all the answers. Alright, you got a job. You're hired. Usually you're the doom and gloom guy. You show up for one sentence and scream something terrible and never hear from you again the rest of the stream. Hey, don't worry about it, Chief. I got my autopilot on the whole flight. We actually got airports and shit down there. Look at that. Oh, yeah, and I have no idea what airport we're landing at. Usually I check them, and I kind of forgot. So, I haven't a clue what the airport... It looked like it had enough length to land at on a little nav map, but... Usually I check them, and for some reason this week, I still don't have my Thursday night flight plan done. I don't even have the city. I think it's going to be Frankfurt, Germany, to be honest. There's Steve rolling in there. Oh, look at that. Line abreast. Oh, can we look at that? Ha! Love it. Sean's got some great screenshots there as well. What a day. Huh? What a night flying. Yeah, it's going to be one of the German cities in a helicopter. Look at that. Santiago, Chile. That's a big city. Holy crap. It goes way up to there. Must be the capital city, huh? So I was notified my flight stick's not going to be in this week. Still on back order. What the hell they expect? They put it on sale for like 19 bucks. And it's a Logitech G series. I wonder why it's sold out. I noticed they didn't have any problem taking the money out of my bank account instantly. You might not see it for a month or two, but we got our payment already. What the hell is that down there? Oh, sorry. That must be some sort of aqua river that's a mess. So yeah, it will be the helicopter, the H-135 in, I think, Frankfurt, Germany. It's going to be one of the new German cities that got the big update. I just have to do that tomorrow. I have to stop farting around and putting it off. Is that my house? You can see my house from up here. Hell, I look at my house every time I do one of the damn first flights. I go over my house. Are we going to be out of the mountains? No, there's mountains all the way through to the end of this continent, I think. I don't speak Spanish. I don't give a shit if people know where I live. I'm heavily armed. You know, I thought about getting the 145 and the action pack too, because it does look like it's a lot of fun. But I'm still learning to drive the 140, the 135. Yeah, the 135. If I get more comfortable with the 135, I'll grab the 145 and the action pack. Looks like a lot of fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please keep going. Please. I don't want to play Microsoft Loading Simulator tonight. Hello? Oh, shitballs. Seriously? You gotta be kidding me. I got nothing. Locked up solid. Didn't crash. Still hasn't crashed. Just locked up absolutely solid. You gotta be kidding me. Oh well. You guys are still flying, so I'm gonna have to do the whole Microsoft loading simulator thing. But I can just spawn in on one of you guys and pick up from there. Sorry to do this. I will be right back. God, I hate this thing. When it does this. Where's my be right back? I literally can't even close it. I'm going to have to Control Alt Delete to do a shutdown on the damn thing. That sucks. Damn it. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to shut that right off. I don't need that for the rest of the flight, just in case. We'll get it fired back up here in a second. Houston, we have no idea what's going on. Our plane is stuck. That's about what happened. What am I doing? I broke it. I broke everything. You got some good chill music going on. I could put on Tom MacDonald. Just listen to Rage Against the Machine rap music. Yeah. Salesmen are creepy. Yeah. I don't want safe mode. Oh, damn, I'm sorry. Microsoft Loading Simulator. It's been really good lately, but... salespeople are kind of weird, but like I say, I'm heavily armed. I have a miserable dog, not the little fat one. The little fat one. She'd let you in the house. She'd show you where everything was, as long as you gave her a biscuit. But the little black and tan one, Stinky, you try to get in this house, she'll kill you. Salespeople waste your time. But my little black and tan dog, Stinky, she may be old, but she's still got a full mouth full of teeth and not afraid to use them. Or Maddie, on the other hand, she don't give a shit. She'd let you steal everything. She'd be like, all right, here's where he hides everything, but give me a biscuit out of this drawer right here. Yeah. I have to say, I'm really disappointed with the Canada update. I keep seeing all this stuff about how great it is, and it's like, everywhere I've flown, the water's been off, the other parts have been off. Just, it's not right. Not right at all. Anytime you want to load, hello. What in the hell are you doing? Yeah, it's been terrible. Everything about it's gone wrong. You're going to Florida to die? They call it Heaven's Waiting Room for a reason, huh? Yeah, Canada just seems like it was just thrown together. All right, we did something. They'll be happy. All right. Drop in. Why don't I have you on here, Sean? Come on, let me set him as departure. There we go. I hope I'm going to heaven when I die. I'll see you later, Tim. All right, we'll be loaded up here in a second. All right, we're in. We're back. We're flying. Let me set the so I don't fly forever. I'll be right back. I've been known to do that. There's Steve Rings, Armageddon. I should be very close to Mr. Dale's right there. Get my prop up to speed. Get my autopilot squared away. It's on. I don't know if nav's going to work or not. Probably not. My altitude set for what are we at? 20,000? I can always put it on heading mode. Okay, that's good. Got that. Now I'm going to have to manually set it, am I? Nav sources, GPS. No, I'm going to have to manually set my destination because it didn't pick it up. Nope. I can never figure out where he set it on this one. Minimum timer speeds. There it is. Flight plan. At a destination. What the hell is the destination airport? SA-43. SA-43. Where the hell's A? Out of the way. SA-43. Perfect. I'll get back on nav. Now the plane should be picking it up. Why aren't you picking up my net? Bastard. That's right. Everything's there. Bastard. Switch back over to weather. Oh, balls. I gotta reset it to GPS. There we go. Now it's finally gonna get back on track. Yeah, I don't put in the route and flight plan. I have it at the top of the stream. One of these days I actually got to make the exclamation points for it so I can just drop them in every week. But I put it at the top so I can usually just quickly scroll up. What did I miss while I was doing that? Tim took off. Hypothetically, if I had to fake dying, how would you go about such a thing? I have no idea. For legal reasons, that's a joke. I I wouldn't know where to begin to try to fake your own death. But I am getting better about running the settings on the plane. 36 minutes. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I don't have help either. I got nothing. I really don't. What do I have for commands? I don't even know anymore. And I think it's all just people's sites. We'll look at CloudBot, see what we got. CloudBot commands. We got Brett, just some Aussie, Osflight Simmer. We got Icarus, we got Stellar, we got Frog, got West, got James. Got Logo, which is Wound Dogs, which is, I don't know why, or Wodong, excuse me, Wodong, not Wound Dog, Wodong. We got Luke, we got Gammy, got Holly, and we got Groins. This is the first custom one I made was Groins. My dad always chided me that artists only get famous rich after they die. Maybe he was imparting a wrong lesson. Yeah, well, if you fake your own death and then make a fortune off your paintings and somehow you got to get the cash back to you. I got to figure out this whole putting in soundboards, putting it to go with it. But I'm not doing monster soundboards where the whole entire stream is taken up with soundboards. If anybody that flies along has a YouTube channel or page they want me to add on there, uninvented Groins. No, it was actually, oh dear Lord. I think it was William Kelly. But if you put in exclamation point Groins, it's kind of funny. Because we did Grim Coins, and he just shortened it down to Groins. It was really funny. But, so I made a little, my first ever, whatever the hell they're called, custom command thing. I was proud of that. I really should figure out more of how to do that stuff. But I probably won't for a while. Because I see this. My big thing is I'd love to have everybody have their own little sound, but then I see some of the streams and all you get is sound after sound after sound after sound after sound, and it just drives me freaking bonkers. Whoa! Too much of the sound bars and drives me nuts. Duct tape and prayers. Oh, there's Mr. Sean. I thought I lost him. Getting some great screenshots tonight from everybody. Look at that. Awesome. So pretty out here. Duct tape forever. I love red green. No sound for me to dance to. I gotta come up with something, but I gotta come up with a way that they're not gonna be like beating a dead horse, where it's the entire stream is people doing soundboards stuff. But I want people like Brett and everybody that's new, everybody that comes in and joins to have their own personal soundboard. You know, all the regulars have their own soundboard thing. Alrighty, well, let's see if we can find this airport. How far out are we? Because it might be time to... Oh, that was weird. Yeah, kind of like Brett's does members only. And his isn't way overused. What am I doing? Nope, wrong button. Oh, we got a ways to go. I was thinking we'd go down on the deck, but not yet. Yeah, we got to get a little closer before we hand fly down on the deck. We'll stay up here high at 305 knots and just chill. Enjoy the view. Enjoy the company. Oh, crap, we got 10 people watching. That's amazing. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you all stopping by. I actually had a bot today, and I was the only one on the stream. I was the only one watching. It showed one, and it showed me watching my own stream, and it literally got a bot. You're a sassy son of a bitch today. This string of cursing as everyone filters in the show. That's me. I try to hold back, but you know, it just doesn't work. I do my best to try. I'm like, just remember, like back when you're on the radio, you couldn't do it, you get in trouble. But it's like, I won't get in trouble here, so I just, every once in a while, it just fucking comes out. It is what it is. I'm a grumpy old bastard, and that's all there is to it. Yeah, that's about it. Let her rip. Shit, Gammy, I had a question for you and I forgot what it was. Son of a bitch. I was going to say, if he's still on, I got to remember to ask him a question. And now you showed back up and I forgot what the frick I was going to ask you. Not a clue. Damn it. Oh, I've had the sum set like 5 times now. He lets it rip immediately, of course. I do. I try to keep it somewhat clean so I'm not as bad as I am in everyday life, but I figured Ben here, but there was I kept saying to myself there's a question I had, and next time I see him, ask him, and I'm gone. It's gone. Getting old sucks. I don't know why I have that light on. Why aren't you turning off? That's the next question. Fine, be that way, you brat. Stay blinking. Tell me about it. Ugh. For the life of me, not a clue what I was going to ask you. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that's always weird when they ban weird words, which some people don't think are cursing and some do. Then when you get into the religious words, that gets really weird. Yeah, stop going on the fucking thing. Look at that, tucked right in there. Just such a beautiful flight, you know. It's been like this the whole flight. I've been keeping it right around sunset. The shadows, the mountains, everybody flying in close. Icarus just hanging back there chill, which is unusual. Usually he's way the hell down there ripping along the bottom. Steve looks like he's out over the coast enjoying himself. I got censored the other day, man. That pissed me off. Oh, what was up with that? It wasn't even that bad. It was like, I think it was ass. It wasn't even anything really bad. You know, it wasn't like I was dropping an F-bomb in the middle of his stream. Like, I've done that. Yeah, if you ever want to know if you can invite me to stream with you, just watch when I stream with Gammy and say, oh, no, probably shouldn't do that. That's another reason why I don't get on trucking streams with Brett. Because, oh yeah, he doesn't swear at all, and I will mess that up something fierce, and I know I will. I respect him for it. I do. I absolutely respect him for doing that. That's awesome. Takes a lot. And that's one reason I won't go on a stream with him, because I just know I'm going to screw it up. Something will piss me off in the middle of something, and it'll fly. Always does. Oh, look at this. I must say, when they redid the haze, when sun sets, that really comes out incredible. But yeah, so it's definitely a given. If anybody wants to fly along on the day the update comes out, it's supposed to be coming out at like 2:30 p.m. I believe my time. I should have it totally loaded and running by 4, maybe 5, depending on how busy the servers are when it downloads. But my plan is, as soon as I have it down and up and running, I'm going to do a first flight of all 12 aircraft, one right after the other, in a live stream. And we're talking the Spruce Goose. We're going to fly the Kitty Hawk, the Wright Flyer. We're going to fly each and every one of them, including that jumbo jet, which I never fly. And it's just going to be an extremely long live stream. It's probably going to go for 6 or 7 hours, because it's like a half hour per plane. And it's going to be what it is, but you're all more than welcome to fly along. It'll be fun. It's going to be nuts. Come and go as you will. Feel free to jump in a plane, jump in whatever you want to fly. But we're going to be, there's 12 free aircraft, and we're going to be flying every freaking one of them in a row. I don't know if the Atlantic will be big enough. I'm going to have to, I can't, my first thought was, because I always fly around the Plattsburgh area, yeah, I wonder if I could take it off in Lake Champlain. I figure, you know what, I'll probably take off the Spruce Goose over where it is, and I'll probably fly the Wright Flyer at Kitty Hawk and the like, but I am going to do a first flight in every one of those aircraft. So, I learned cussing under lumberjacks and fishermen. I really don't hear my own cussing, because we had selective hearing that drops every other word. You know, I grew up in New York. It is what it is. You swear at your best friend. You fight. You call your best friend every name in the book. Your enemies, you don't say a word to. You know, different worlds where we grew up. But like, I wish it was a joke, but it literally is the God's honest truth that the first word out of my daughter's mouth was never "mama, mama, mama, da 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 da." Nope. Not like every other normal kid. My daughter didn't say a word till one day she's sitting in her high chair and her sippy cup hits the floor, or her bottle hits the floor, and you hear clear as a bell the little voice say "shit." My first words out of my daughter's mouth was "shit." Oh, yeah, I knew I was screwed from that day on. But it's New York, it's okay. Somehow she was smart enough. I was like, "Do not say that when you get to," when she was going to, because she could curse like a sailor. And when she was started preschool, I was like, "Whatever you do, you can't swear at school or around grandma." And she was like, "Okay," and she never did. She never. The whole time she was in preschool and elementary school, she never swore. She swore a lot in high school, but and still swears a lot, but. Let's see. I love ones that are automatically blocked out, and I have to say, go ahead and allow them. My auntie was 3 foot tall, so we always called her 3 foot nothing with a 10-foot gob, 10-foot mouth. Every other word was fuck, shit. We all loved her. Today's PG-13 language could earn an ass beating when I was a kid. Oh yeah. Well, I'll never forget the first time I swore in front of my mom, and I just turned like totally pale when I realized what I'd done. It's like, oh. But she just turned and walked away. Oh, it was classic. It was as clear as a bell. The bottle hit the floor and you hear, shit. I was like, uh-oh. She's not big either. She's not like 5'2", but she can squat with 200 pounds in each hand. She's a brute, but she's tiny. She always was tiny. But she's like those little fucking Yorkies, you know, little dogs that think they're freaking Dobermans. That's my daughter. She's like the little dog that thinks she's a freaking Doberman. Look at this view. Look at this. Incredible. So yeah, I don't even think that's one of my normal streaming days, and if it is, it's the 11th that comes out, right? Yeah, that's a Friday. I'm just going to stream until I'm exhausted or until we've flown all 12 planes. Just don't say it in front of your mom. Yeah. Mine was like, don't say it in front of grandma and at school. And the at school part lasted until she was in high school, and then it just kind of fell apart. But you could tell she was raised by a dad and without a mom in the picture because, well, just say you could tell. Because all the trouble I got into school, she got into it in school. She was a true little mini-me. I was screwed from the word go with her. Which is funny because when she was born, she was premature. And I mean, she was tiny. She was 4 pounds, 14 ounces. She was 4 pounds, 4 ounces when we brought her home. She had dropped down to 4 pounds even. And then finally started to gain, and they let her come home because my mother was a nurse. Sister was a nurse, so they let her come home early. Yeah, I already told my kid I have her back against school admin with one rule. Don't start trouble. That's the only rule. I told my daughter, I will back you to the wall. If you are right, I will back you 110% against everybody if you're right. If you're fucking wrong, you're on your own. But if you are in the right, I will back you to the frickin' wall. And she was a busty thing when she was little, 13 years old. She blossomed rather well. But her shirts were never trashy. She kept up covered mostly. But her teacher one day, I get this call from the school, Mr. Grenard, you need to come in. Da, 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 da. I get there, we're going to the office, and he goes, the teacher doesn't like how your daughter's dressed. She says it's distracting. I said, distracting? What the hell's distracting about that? He said, she's not hanging out anywhere. There's nothing wrong with how she's dressed. Well, the teacher doesn't like it. It's distracting. I said, what teacher? Some female teacher. I said, have her come in here. I got a question for her. He goes, all right. He went and got the teacher and brought her in for the conference. And I said, what the hell are you doing looking at my daughter's chest? Well, what do you mean? I said, nobody's got a problem with it but you, so you're the one staring at it. Why are you staring at a 13-year-old's chest? I want to know. Well, it's disrupted to the class. I said, no, it's not disrupted to anybody because I see every kid around here dressed like this. The only one who seems to have a problem with it's you. So I want to know why you're looking at my daughter's chest. And she stormed out and left. And the superintendent looked at me and just said, yeah, you're right. She can go back to class. He told the teacher to leave her the hell alone. If she had had something cut down and her tits were hanging out, I would have had a fit and never let her out of the house. But, she big-chested. What can I do? She's 13 and got big boobs. What are you going to do? I'm not going to make her wear collared shirts all day. Especially when every other kid in the summertime's got tank tops and everything else on. Yeah, I wanted to know why that teacher was staring at my daughter's chest. That really flustered the teacher, let me tell you. I said, you have to be taking... I'm not taking notice. You have to be taking notice of it. You're the one complaining about it. So it's bothering you. If it's bothering you, it's because you're taking notice of it. And I want to know why. So yeah, we had our moments in school. But she was a good kid. She graduated a year early. One of the biggest mistakes of my life was letting her do that. Well, it's not that I let her, but having her graduate a year early because, at least in the U.S., you have to be 18 to sign a contract. And while she was in school, 18-year-olds can't, or when she went to college, she wasn't 18. So she couldn't sign anything. She couldn't give herself, if she was late for class, she had to have my permission. She did that. It was nuts. It was stupid. I could have sworn I saw 5 planes, but I guess I only see 4. No, I see 5. I don't know. But it is what it is. I think we got to start descending pretty soon. 70 nautical miles out, 12 minutes out. We're 21,000 feet. You know what? Where's the airport? Let me get this open. I think we're going to just drop down a hand fly this last. As usual. What do we got? Oh, why are you... Anybody else have this thing start doing this crap on them? Or it doesn't move the direction you want it to? I don't know. We're still a ways out. According to this. No, I'm going to start going down. What do you think? Going to clear this if we start descending? No. Yeah, I think we can go down about 10,000. Maybe. I'll go down to 12 to start with. 12,000 feet, vertical speed of, oh, why is my vertical speed not working? About 1,200 feet a minute. Yeah, it was fun. I don't think I'd do it again raising a daughter. Actually, the daughter was pretty easy. But she was a handful. Give you an idea what it was like having a daughter that was raised with no mom around. She wanted these leggings when they first really started coming out, those skin tight leggings, and I finally let her buy a pair that were all galaxies and cosmic stuff and on them, and she come flying out of her room into the living room. Dad, guess what? I said, what? She goes, my ass is out of this world. Yeah, that's what I had to live with. That's what happens when you raise a daughter by yourself. Yeah, she'll probably kill me for playing that on here live if she ever finds out. Oh, there's Steve. I was going to say, I thought we lost him there for a second. What's all this then? It's called Bruden being very late to the stream. We got about 30 minutes left. What's going on, Bruden? Welcome. Welcome. Actually, my son was locked up for like 2.5 years, but yeah, that has nothing to do with this. I popped this open just in time to hear the story. Which one? But yeah, that's how things went with my daughter. I have no idea if this runway is lighted or not. We're 30 minutes out, and I have a feeling sun's gone. Little bump. That's it. I don't know. 12,000 feet down is going to be is going to be too low. Guess we'll find out. I just tell my kids I will not babysit grandkids. I'm doing bad enough on the first run here. Hey, I tell you what I did. The second the last kid was out of the house, like literally within a month after they were all out of the house, I literally sold the 3-bedroom house and bought a 1-bedroom cabin on the river and said, fuck you can't come back. Do what you're supposed to do differently when you land in the dark? Nothing. You don't do a damn thing differently. That's what you do different. Nothing. You don't do a damn thing different. Except for pray a little more. You say the shepherd's prayer. Alan Shepherd's prayer. Your parents moved out of here too. The Alan Shepherd's prayer. You do know the Alan Shepherd's prayer, don't you? You got to know the shepherd's prayer is in reference to Alan Shepherd. Dear Lord, please don't let me fuck this up. Feel the force, oh young one. When they were getting ready to launch Alan Shepard into space, he had no idea that the mic was still live. And he's laying there in the rocket. And they're getting ready, they're delaying, and he finally, they're getting ready to launch. And just before they launch, the microphone was still live, and he goes, Dear Lord, please don't let me fuck this up. That's why they call it the Shepherd's Prayer. He said it on a hot mic. All right, how far out are we on this damn thing? That's weird. Every time I go to this, the planes all catch up. That's my daily prayer. It says 36 nautical miles. All right. I don't care. I'm killing the autopilot. I'm going to give myself just a tad more daylight. and I'm going to head for the ground. Autopilot is off. Plane's going down. Yes, I cheated the sun because I'm going to go down and fly the canyons because I don't want to stay on autopilot anymore. I can't stay on autopilot a whole flight. I just can't do it. I can't. It's not in my blood. I see valleys and shit and I'm like, no, gotta fly them. Have to go down. You want to bet that just about everybody's doing the same thing? Except for Mr. Shondale. He's usually tired by this point, and I don't blame him one bit. He's our Overwatch. He takes care of our 6 from up high. Yeah, I know. Wouldn't that be nice? That's what she said. Get your face in that valley. Well, that went south quick. And here I thought I was bad and worried about what I was saying. And the best part is that didn't get censored. I love it. People say stupid little shit like ass and it gets censored. That's okay. There's Mr. Dale. Oh, he came down too. Awesome, dude. Here, give my throttle back. See, that's just it right there. When I was going bonkers when I first started the streaming and I got in this crazy rut where I was all worried about viewers and stuff. And not swearing, not doing this, not doing that. I was worried about viewers and not having any fun. And now I don't give a shit. And that's why I'm glad, because comments like that I can laugh at and don't give a shit. I think it's a riot, you know? Went south. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't catch that when I said it. Holy shit, that even got even worse. Oh my God. Oh man. See what I mean? Once I stopped doing that, worried about viewers and worried about all that shit, and once I stopped that, I started having fun with these streams, and it's all about having fun. And they got better. The fucking streams got better. Everything got better. It was getting too stuffy and hung up on everything. And I don't want to do that. That wasn't fun. I got to where that wasn't fun. And the whole purpose of this is to have a shitload of good time fun. And yeah, I'm not going to let it go to a hate fest, but if it's a little raunchy now and then, that's funnier than hell. Who cares? These are definitely not planes that are made to rip around little valleys. But I just can't. I can't stay up there high and not run the valley. The last leg of the flight. Just got to get out and stretch the legs. Anybody have a clue which way the wind's going at the airport? Yeah, probably that. Why, it's a little bumpy. Probably have to go around and come in the other side. This song is too mellow for this. This is a strange part of the world, huh? It's desert, but it's super cold all at the same time, so there's not a ton of snow. There's not a lot of stuff lives down here. It's actually Armageddon staying up high this time. Got Mr. Sean Dale right down in the valley. Awesome, awesome. Where's Icarus? Right down there too. Yep. That's because Dave's hungover. That's why he's up there. Everybody following the leader here. Everybody follow Steve. Like, I'm not flying down there in the canyon. I can barely see. Fuck that. I'm going to stay up here. Let the autopilot land this thing. Yes, I always make sure I check the box. No, not made for children. Actually starting to get a few views over on Rumble, which is surprising. I don't live stream it over there because it's too much of a pain in the ass, but it uploads to there as soon as it's finished here. Getting a few views over there. It's good. I'm out of tea now. Damn it. Way to ruin my engine at 106. Alright, which way is the wind blowing? Really doesn't... shit. Probably better go around, come in the other direction. I'm thinking we ought to go around. Where the hell is the airport? Ooh, may not want to go around. Can we even get in that side? No, we want to come in this side. Oh, you got that crazy hot... Did you crash? Too hot, or is your actual aircraft too hot? Running too low, or too fast, too low? Where the hell's the runway? Oh, there it is. Okay. We got to bleed some speed off. Yeah, landing gear. I hear you. I hear you. I got to slow down to get the gear out. Grumpy bitch. Ah. All right. Gear down and locked. I love that panel for the gear. That is handy. How come I'm going to be the last one to land? Because nobody else wants to have their landings on video. Like, wait, we're all going to land first. Oh, I can't say enough. Having the switch panel and the autopilot panel, this really makes such a huge difference. Not just in the immersion, but it's just so much easier to reach over, grab your switch, throw what you need. The gear's got the gear lights on it and the gear handle. You know, not everything matches 100%, but damn near most of it does. Well, this is definitely a better runway than when we landed out last time, but I can see it's not lit too. So after this flight, we have three more flights left, and that's it. Uh-oh, somebody dinged. Oh, Poundy, man. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate that. Just going to let everybody know I don't do this for much for money. I don't do it at all for money, but any money given... Ah, shit, I'm going to crash now. I'm too busy worried about that and the freaking land. Really appreciate it, Poundy. I really do. Anything that... All right, we're got to get out here because I'm trying to land and trying to talk, and it's not going well. And I'm just going to crash. Don't try to talk and land. Thank you, Mr. Brett Pound. I'm about ready to tell everybody I'm going to crash. If I can get her stopped here. Oh. Before I run out of runway. That was timed perfect. Oh, my God. Thank you, sir. And like I was about ready to say, any money that's ever donated to the stream, 100% of it's going right back into it. None of it's going into my pocket, ever. Oh, that was a terrible landing. You timed that perfect. Like I say, any money donated will go right back into purchasing products for the sim, buying aircraft, giveaways, whatever. None of it will go into my pocket. Oh, we got raided. This is the second time I've been raided just as I end the stream. I appreciate the raid, Mr. Zenon and Mr. Brett Plays. I saw he's the one that started the raid. Welcome, welcome. This is like the second time I've been raided right as I land. Perfect timing. It sure enough is. We just landed. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody stopping by. How the hell do you raid? Do you have to be at a certain level to raid? We could raid somebody else. Let me get my brakes on. Try to get my wits about me here. Poundy screwed me up with a donation. I do appreciate it. It means a lot. I have no idea why that did that. It should still be on there. I'm going to jump up real quick. Better grab a screenshot. Everybody parked here. I do want to thank everybody. It means a lot. Just go to edit in the YouTube studio and customize. I'll have to figure it out. That was your favorite flight so far, David? Great, I'm glad to hear it. And redirect effect to find someone. I'll have to check it out and play with it when I've got some time. We'll send everybody. So I'll figure it out when I'll do a test stream later in the week or someday tomorrow. Figure it out. You say Brett Pound, I appreciate it very much. It will go right back into plane, an aircraft of some sort. Yeah, I'll do a live stream. I'll just do one of those phony live streams and just not click all the way through on how to do it. Maybe I could try it. We can try it. Let's see. It says you go... Oh, I don't have... edit video? Like if I hit edit video, what happens? Nothing. Oh, shit. I lost everything. Yeah, that's good. That's not going to work. I lost my entire stream as far as watching you guys. Yeah, that didn't work. Alright. Another day. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I appreciate everybody flying along. Hey, Christopher. Yeah, you missed it right at the end. Or Chris, sorry. Yeah, Chris, yeah, we just landed. There'll be one tomorrow at 2 in the afternoon. Another one Thursday night at 7:30 again. Your eyes need air. You've been in the VR. Thanks for lurking, William Kelly. Thanks, David, for flying along. Mr. Steve Rinks for flying along. Eric Chris for flying along. Dave flew along. Mr. Sean Dale flew along. Thank you for the Grumpy Old Bastards Squadron for hanging out with me flying along. And everybody else in the stream, Mr. Brett Plays, Mr. Zenon, Mr. Gammy Wombat, Mr. Brett Pound, and double thank you for Brett Pound for the donation. Really appreciate it. Cthulhu Head. And we had Rudin popping in there towards the end as well. Appreciate it. Mr. Sean Dale was in the stream and chat. And David and stream are getting in chat. Or vice versa. I screwed that up. And I think that's just about everybody, because anybody before that, I'm sorry, my stupid computer screwed up. Thanks, everybody. Back to work, Mr. Gammy Wombat. Again, thanks, everyone, for stopping by. Thanks for the raid, even though it was at the end, Mr. Brett. I really do appreciate it. I'll figure out how to do it. I'll watch a video on it later so I can play it forward. And until next time, everybody, I do appreciate y'all. I love, this is why I do it, for everybody flying along and hanging out and having a good time. So until the next one, I want you to all take care of each other and look out for yourself. Wait, reverse that. Take care of each other, look out for yourself, and I am